So, what did you do with these exit tickets?
So I checked them for accuracy here, and then I grouped them into the students who didn't have any correct, and then the students who were only got one correct, and then so I separated them into these groups. These ones had 2 of them correct but missed 1. These ones had 3 of them ostensibly correct, but for the middle problems they had the right answer at the end, but the work before it didn't match up with it. So I wanted to point that out to them, that it didn't seem to flow.
What did you take away from these as far as what kids got out of the lesson?
Well, many of them got all 3 correct, so I took out of it that it was mostly good. I mean, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 29 had all 3 of them correct. Another, it looks like maybe 9 got 2 of the 3 correct. So, overall, I think they got it.
How did you use information? Or did the exit ticket at all highlight like what part of solving these equations with imaginary numbers was hard for them?
Well, I think so. I mean, the one that probably gave students the most trouble was the multiplying one, like consistently. I mean, like over here, the group where they had 2 of them right, the one that it happened the most was the one in the middle where they had to multiply it. That was the one that got wrong. And then also in these groups, it was kind of like she, for example, didn't finish it all the way. Like she's supposed to convert the I squared into a -1, and she didn't do that there. So like things like that seemed to be that was probably the thing that I took away the most. But then again, I also would have expected that. So
converting I squared into -1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So out of the 29 students, how many students were not able to convert? How many students did not correctly convert I squared into -1, or didn't?
So one. Oh, okay. There's only one I can tell that. 1 who didn't, 2 who didn't put I squared. They just had I. And then for these other ones who got it wrong, their work just doesn't show them having done that multiplication anyway. So,
how long did you spend looking through these?
Maybe 15 minutes or so. I mean, because I went through and I graded them, checked them, and then at that point it was kind of like I said, I kind of just looked at the general thing of more students are more towards having 2 out of the 3. There was a couple of students who didn't do that well. Those mistakes were relatively clear, how that happens. Like for the multiplying one, they just multiplied the -2 times the 3 and got -6, and then the 2i times the -3 and I got -6i. Like that happened there.
Did these at all help?